By 2026, the window for unregulated AI development closes. You can no longer deploy a system and resolve the safety parameters after the fact. The European Union's AI Act is in full effect, making compliance with ISO 42001 the baseline legal requirement for commercial operation. This chart shows the scale of the new risk. While a standard software bug is an operational nuisance, an audit failure under the EU AI Act carries a penalty of up to €35 million, or 7. If you calculate the potential €35 million fines against the thousands of high-risk systems entering the European market, the total financial liability becomes a massive block on commercial growth. To bypass this barrier, you have two options. You can build the necessary verification infrastructure within your own engineering team, or you can pay a premium to access a verified third-party ecosystem. The AI Integrity Group, or AIGP, provides the primary ecosystem for navigating these rules through their Taiga governance platform. Choosing this path requires a specific trade-off. You give up a portion of your upfront capital and operational independence in exchange for a legal shield and a path to market. Two distinct groups must navigate this system: the independent consultants who perform the audits and the enterprise partners who build the AI products. To decide if this investment is sound, you need to identify which side of the ecosystem you inhabit and weigh the entry costs against the projected earnings. In this regulated environment, an ineffective compliance strategy acts as a direct legal barrier to your market entry. The first path is for the independent consultant, acting as the external specialist who verifies these systems. To join the network, you must pay for an AIGP certification, costing up to £1,500, and commit to the Taiga platform protocols. Clearing these gates unlocks the Integrity Premium, allowing specialized audit leads to command day rates up to £2,000. Larger projects offer higher yields. A fixed-price audit for a high-risk AI agent typically ranges from £15,000 to £60,000. Serving as a fractional AI integrity officer for a startup provides a steady retainer of £3,000 to £7,000 per month. The trade-off is professional branding. You tie your reputation to a third-party charity. This alliance limits your flexibility. You cannot use bespoke auditing methods. You must follow the rigid, ISO-aligned standards set by the platform. For the consultant, the high certification fee is a career investment. You trade methodological freedom for the ability to access high-value enterprise contracts. The second path is for the enterprise partner, specifically Series D startups and large-scale AI builders. As the enterprise branch shows, the entry cost is a Taiga subscription, between £1,500 and £5,000 per user. While expensive, it replaces building compliance tools from scratch, yielding a 30 to 40% reduction in compliance toil and saving thousands of engineering hours. Furthermore, the charity-verified integrity seal accelerates the due diligence process during funding rounds, allowing for faster capital injection. Most importantly, adopting this platform serves as a critical, impenetrable insurance policy against those devastating €35 million regulatory fines mentioned earlier. The trade-off here is a permanent operational expenditure. You are adding a heavy monthly cost that persists regardless of your product's actual sales. You also face the risk of data centralization. Your sensitive corporate governance data is now stored and managed on a third-party platform. For an enterprise, Taiga is a legal insurance policy. You trade operational independence for the right to operate in the EU market. The weight of this ecosystem rests entirely on the AI Integrity Group's status as a charity. The high subscription fees and certification costs are routed back into the organization as surplus earnings. Those earnings are reinvested into independent research and public safety initiatives, rather than paid to shareholders. This independent structure allows the charity to secure government grants between £50,000 and £250,000. Every consultant and enterprise partner is effectively subsidizing public safety research through their platform fees. This charitable independence is what gives the Integrity Seal its legal and market weight. The premium cost is the price of maintaining that trust. Ultimately, paying into this ecosystem is a calculated purchase of market access. On this quadrant chart, mapping the return on investment, for a data scientist, a £1,500 certification is high ROI compared to £7,000 retainers. For Series A through D enterprises building high-risk AI, the £5,000 subscription is a high-impact, mandatory cost of doing business. The reduction in high-end engineering hours alone typically offsets the cost of the subscription. However, companies building low-risk internal-use AI tools should avoid this ecosystem. For tools that aren't subject to strict EU AI Act scrutiny, these premium audits are an unnecessary expense. Internal governance is more cost-effective. In the 2026 AI economy, trust is tangible infrastructure. You either build it, audit it for others, or pay to access it.